Hello, friends. If you're like me, you are heartbroken at the amount of division that we see in our country today. In the Christian church alone, we're divided over beliefs and practices and doctrines and things. And not to say those aren't important, they are. But in our nation, we're divided among political lines. We're divided among racial lines. I don't think this is God's desire for us, to be so divided. And there's an interesting snippet in the book of Joshua, chapter 5. It's just as Joshua and the people are about to cross into the promised land and face their first battle of Jericho. Joshua is off by himself, and the angel of the Lord appears to him. And Joshua, being a good military commander, says, "Whose side are you on? Are you for us or for our enemies?" And the angel's response is stunning. It's one of my favorite moments in Scripture. He says, "No, neither. I'm not for you or against you. I'm the commander of the Lord of heaven's armies." And Joshua falls down and worships. It's almost as if to say, God's more interested in us being on his side than in us trying to get God to be on our side. And I think we're all guilty of it, that we have this theological belief or doctrine which is good and that other group doesn't. We have this political belief which is good and the other side is evil, and so therefore God must be with us. I think it's nonsense. I think when we get to heaven, God is going to blow it all out of the water. And ultimately what's going to matter is whether or not you and I lived our lives trying to be on God's side, rather than trying to manipulate and twist and use the scriptures to be able to show why God is on our side. So my friends, I think that's a big step for us, being the light of Jesus into this world, is just trying to be on God's side first and trying to love the people that are around us. It's like Jesus said, before you worry about the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye, make sure you take care of the plank in your own. Friends, this day, walk in the light of Jesus and be the light to the world around you and take steps to be on God's side.